We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sofa Justice Warriors Twitch stream. I'm Joe. Been having some stressful times lately. Oh, got a window open with myself. It's the kind of day where I have the word laundry literally written on my hand. So I'm not going to promote this stream, and I'm going to play a game that I find very relaxing. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, so as I understand it, they've updated it. And I'm going to start a whole new world just for you. Planet Sofa Justice. Sure, why not? More world options. Huh. I'm fine with this. My phone's blowing up. It's probably... Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Forgot to get myself a Twitch chat window. Let me just do that real quick. Hey, I Love Bridges is back. Alright, let's do this. This game tends to run a bit like crap right after you create the world for a little bit. Because it's just generating content non-stop. Bridges says, I'll be here every time. That's fantastic. Oh, this is new. This new recipes unlocked thing. Wash ashore, punch a tree. Okay, spawn was over here, kinda. Hey, we have a cave. Or no, not much of a cave. Oh my god, there's a village right at the beginning. That is rare. Okay, well, I don't have to do all that hard work figuring out where I'm gonna sleep. Plus, there's food just right here. Wow, that kind of takes away a lot of the game. Recipe book. Back in my day, we just had to figure this stuff out. Ha. I love the noises these guys make. Ha. Ha. How do you trade? Oh, this... okay. Alright, we're starting out with crops and what... This is great. One of the problems with being an obsessive-compulsive who likes Minecraft is the tall grass that I feel compelled to mow down. And if once I decide on an area, I can't not clear that one spot. I have to. It's a problem. Okay, we got some desert. What biome are we in right now? Plains. So we got some plains, some beach over here. Oh god, stop. It'll just be a whole stream of me cutting grass. That's no good. Can't believe you're actually playing a game I know and love. I usually don't know the games you tend to be playing. Yeah, I go with, you know, my old classics from my childhood, or at least that's what we've been doing so far. And, but I love Minecraft. The first time I saw somebody play it, and I saw them just, you know, do the, like, wake up, punch a tree, make a workbench, crafting table, I was like, this game would be a huge problem for me. And when I first started playing, it was. I was borderline addicted, to the point that one day I started feeling hungry in real life, and I made myself food in the game before realizing that those two things were not connected. I cannot eat Virtual Joe's food. Okay, I need to find a bed. No bed. Ha. Sweet. I'll take that. And that. And this. Crystal says, Minecraft! Yeah. Yes. This, I don't know who built this, but that wasn't very smart. They really haven't fixed the content generation system yet. I know it's, you know, it's all procedurally generated, but that door was underground. And one of these has to have a bed. This is a village full of people who never sleep. Let's see, what am I going to do? I guess first things first, I gotta make some tools. This tile is new, this brown one. I don't remember the dead grass being a part of the game before. Bridges says, my best friend Angelina and I both play this game non-stop. We're nerds. We know everything about this game. You probably know a lot more than I do. I've never made it to the end. I know that there is an end, and I've never beaten the Ender Dragon. Still no bed. Never get tired of that noise. Huh. There we go. The end is amazing, Bridges says. I have beaten it multiple times, both in creative and survival. I've never made it there. I know you need to explore the Nether, and it's something to do with, like, you need a bunch of flame rods or something, but I've never been able to get enough flame rods to make it happen. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do first. We got some trees. And there were some saplings in that box. I didn't take any. Is this thing going to keep bugging me about new recipes every time? That's... Can I make wooden shears? No. I need another iron ingot to make shears, and then I can shear the sheep, and then I can make a bed. And we won't be stuck. Won't be stuck just sitting around when the zombies come. Ow. Ow. Is this the... No? There's a crafting table. Pretty sure I've been through the whole village, and that one box is the only one. Okay, gonna have to make it the old-fashioned way. Oh, neat. Hey, can you do me a favor and shout out my sick little brother? I'm trying to make a whole compilation of streamers saying get well. Just say something like get well soon, Nick Gerar. How do you pronounce that? Get well soon, Nick. You're awesome. You need an ender pearl, and you throw it until it leads you to the ender portal. Then you have to do something that I can't remember for some reason to activate it, and then you defeat the dragon. Afterwards, you go back through the portal that it opens for you, but you can't go back after you come through the portal until you defeat the dragon. Gotcha. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's get inside. And we'll dig. I guess. I picked the smallest house. Oh. Need some light. I really didn't think this through too well, did I? I don't have a weapon. I don't have nothing. So I guess first things first. Well, is there light anywhere? There's light over there. There, one torch. That'll keep the zombies at bay. Well, what should I do? I already used my crafting table. Got time to burn. I really wish I was able to find a bed. Are there no monsters anymore? I don't see any. No skeletons, no creepers, no zombies. There we go. Hey, buddy. Whoa, combat is different. What's this meter down here? Ow. Oh, you didn't drop anything. Just used most of my life for nothing. Thank you for calling me cute. Can I pick up the arrow? No. Spider. It used to be you could right-click and you'd hold your sword up like to block. Doesn't seem like you can do that anymore. Once you create your simple needs, you can go mining and start building a good home, and you go on from there. Oh, I know. I've built whole villages. I've played the heck out of this game. I didn't... I got complacent, I think, because it started me near a village, so I didn't immediately start cutting down trees and then building a mine and then, you know. So I kind of just have to kill time until the day comes. Ha ha! I'm gonna die. No! Yeah! Well, looks like we're just sitting here till I'm done. I guess I could make an axe. A wooden axe. I need to eat. I need to gain my life back. Casperin says, I leave for 2 minutes and your health is all gone. Yeah, I know. You guys are getting kind of a behind-the-scenes look at the studio today. Because I don't like to play PC games over there on the couch in front of the green screen. I want my desk. Jeez, is it morning yet? Come on. Okay. That's good to know. These guys will give me emeralds for pork chops. And chicken. Good Lord. Also, I didn't find any stone out there. I mean, I suppose I could break some cobblestone off these guys' houses, but that'd be kind of a dick move. Alright, so I'll set my agenda for the morning. I think first thing I gotta go rustle up some food, get my health back. And I'll cut down some trees, get some wood, and start building my house. Bridges says, I was wondering how it was all set up. Yeah, it's a whole production studio over here. Just recently built that lighting rig you can see right there. Hang the beam so that I don't have to have all these giant light stands everywhere every time I shoot. I can just leave that up now. I don't need to set up lights every time I film. It's pretty handy. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be live streaming. Because those lights are a pain. Come on, morning. This is the pitfall of starting a Minecraft game. Why don't you have so many viewers? You have everything a classic YouTube has. I don't know. If I had the answer to that question, I'd have them. YouTuber. Yeah, gotcha. Anyway, like I was saying, this is the classic blunder of the Minecraft stream. And I fell into it. We have nothing to do for the first night, and it's right at the beginning of the stream. My face looks red on your end? Yeah, it would. That's just a color temperature problem with the light. Yes, I'm on my phone on a Twitch stream. I'm a professional. Though to be fair, there's really nothing else to do. I'm so sorry, everybody. I fell into the trap. Okay. Guess if we're going to be sitting around waiting anyway, I might as well try to fix that color temperature problem. Now I look even redder. There we go. Now this is all going to look different once I reopen Minecraft. Yep, now I'm red again. That's just what my camera wants to do when Minecraft is the thing primarily lighting my face. That should be better. I'm a little sepia-toned, but I'm okay with it. Oh god, time just doesn't pass. When you're playing in online mode, time passes when you go away and do other stuff. But in this, if I go into the inventory or whatever, it freezes time. I think I can see the moon going down. Alright, we got ourselves a morning. That sepia tone thing is bothering me. I tried to be okay with it, but I'm not. Where'd my Twitch chat go? There we go. A lot of chatter about what I'm doing. Bridges says, you can see everything through my glasses. I know. I kind of just decided to lean into that and be okay with it. Out the way, dude. Alright. Let's go cut down some trees. Hello, zombie on fire. Oh god. Thing's firing arrows at me and I have no life. I still hear a zombie. Where's the food? There we go. That ought to be enough to at least get my health back. There we go. Can't remember where spawn was, but I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'll always be able to find the village from spawn. There's a zombie around here somewhere. Yep, there he is. What does he got? He has a shovel. Come here, you. I have you trapped. I want your shovel. Did I get it? No, he didn't drop it. Huh. Taking these. I am red again, yeah. I don't know how much I can do about that. I think it just depends on what's on the screen. Now I'm super red. What is going on with this thing? Okay. Alright, everybody. It's bad enough that I have to do something about it. Let's try auto white balance. See if that works. Yeah, that seems to have fixed it. Okay, I'm out of food, so let's see if I can... harvest some wheat. Can I still just turn this into bread? No? What is... Huh. I lost my Twitch chat again. There we go. Bridges says, you don't get everything that a person has, only sometimes does it drop what they're killing you with, I guess. Yeah, I'm finding that out. But the last version I played, zombies never had stuff. They never carried weapons. I don't have a hoe. I can't fix that. Boy, my food drops a lot quicker than it used to, I think. Alright, I got a bunch of wood. Let's clear out a spot. I will build a house. Do I want it here? I don't know that I want it here. But looks like this is what I'm doing. Oh God, hot water heater. Quiet, you. Oops. Crystal says, zombies with weapons? Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Torn on whether or not I'm going to fill this in. But it's just my first house. You know what? Before this, I gotta find some stone, and I need to build an oven. Show me some rocks. I don't want to get too far from the village. I won't be able to find my way back. Holy crap, horses! That's awesome. Go tame one of those later. And we've got sheep, cows, and pigs all right here, so I'll be able to set up a farm pretty easily. But I can't do anything until I find some stone! There we go. Village was back this way, I think? I'm just gonna take out this, use up this whole useless wooden pickaxe and build myself some stone tools, and we'll really be cooking. Oh god. Hi there. That's not what I want. That's right, sucker. Come out here, you catch on fire. Bridges says, you can tame horses and ride them. Oh, I know. My last game, I actually tamed and captured a zombie horse. A skeleton horse. But I know I was always afraid to ride it anywhere, because it was so cool, I didn't want to lose it. Casburn, who's in the stream with us, ran a server for she, myself, and Dr. Mrs., my ex-wife. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go much lower, but I don't want to go in that cave either. I can just build up if I get stuck down here. Casburn says it's still up, or it should be. I tried to connect, but it hasn't. You haven't updated it in so long that the version of Minecraft is so far past what the server was using that I couldn't connect. Okay, finally broke my terrible pickaxe. Let's get back to the village. Oh god. What have I done? I'm lost! Casper says, I may or may not do anything about that. Yeah, the server. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, alright, I didn't lose the village. I get lost really easy in this game until I can make a compass. Where's that little spot I was clearing out for my house? Huh. I gotta stop. I have to stop. So, I really don't have enough stuff to build my house yet. Alright, that's fine. Here's what I will do. I'm gonna build a mine. No, I want to build a mine in my house. Alright. Real simple. This is no good. Oh, I'm losing sunlight. I'm not going to finish in time. Should get Blockman multiplayer for Minecraft. That way you can play with me and Angie. Also, you can host or join servers and also introduce you to Skindex, which is a place to get good skins so people won't criticize you. Skins like for the character? Because I'm wearing one. I'm Malcolm Reynolds from from Firefly. Yep, I did not get anything done in time. That day was short. But I have more I can do in one of these houses than before. Hey, look at that! There already is one. No door on this. Not safe. Oh, I don't have any tree. Joe, you dummy. Maybe I can get away with it. Maybe I can get out here and cut one down real quick. The nights are long. Okay. Well, you know what? Just while I'm working, I'm going to take one of those. Because this looks like dark enough so that zombies might spawn here. And I certainly don't want that. Okay. Boom, furnace. Only one. Jeez. Try for 2, see what happens. No, that ain't gonna happen. Need more tree. Oops. That's what I want. Oh, folks, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Hopefully when I come back, it'll be daytime. See you in a bit. Still night. I feel bad for the very few people who are gonna watch this on YouTube later because I just got up and left and you know, whatever. They're on YouTube. They can scrub ahead. They can skip that part. I am bored. You are watching somebody be bored. I can't imagine how exciting that is. We're having a nice father-daughter moment in chat. Or, excuse me, mother-daughter moment in chat. It's the first time I've misgendered you. I'm sorry. It finally happened. What on earth should I do? Okay, I mean, is this just a waiting game until I can build my house? I need stone tools, so I guess I'll do that. I have an iron shovel already, which is nice, but... sword is crap. And to be fair, this sword is also crap, but it is less crap. Uh-oh. Now you all know my username. Oh my god, I'm so bored! Okay, I made my tools. I guess next step, just build my house, keep cutting down trees, making wood, making charcoal, make a ladder, build a mine. Okay. Morning's coming, but I'm surrounded by skeletons. I need to wait for all them to catch fire. But I wouldn't mind getting some of those spiders. I need some thread for a bow and arrow. Spiders freak me out. Even in video games. Even big blocky spiders in video games. Crystal says, spiders, no! Yeah, I'm with you. That was one of those things. When I got divorced, I actually said, who's gonna kill my spiders now? She said if the emergency was bad enough, she'd still come over and help. So it has to be a real big spider. Alright, you. I see you hiding down there. Ow! Ah. Got a bone! Oh. Is that all of it? Did I get it? I don't like to leave pieces of tree. Uh-oh. I'm falling into this trap again. Can't be cutting down grass for an entire stream. That's just not a good way to do this. Nothing too fancy yet. Oh. Just need functional. I left all my stuff in that house and I don't know which one it is, and I'm really mad at myself. See if I can find it again. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. This might be it. This is it. Yeah, there it is. Got it. I'm doing it again. Just this little bit. You can all start placing bets on how long it takes me to to do that again. Alright, so I got my stuff. I need more wood. Plenty around. Cool. Good enough to be going on with. How many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I only want the one door then. Really don't need 3, but thank you. No. Let's do this the other way. I'm a dummy. I don't want my floor to be grass forever. Certainly don't want to build the door that way. There we go. Automatic door. I'm going to need a lot more wood. I'm glad you're all entertaining yourselves in chat. Like I said at the start, this is not going to be one of my more energetic videos or streams. I need to chill. I've been stressed out. And thank you for coming along with me. But who knows? Maybe you need to relax too. Maybe I can try to be your Bob Ross. Talk about the happy little trees and how I'm cutting them down. Now I got enough. In fact, I probably shouldn't have used all of it that way, but life goes on. One of these needs to be dirt. Come on. God, you need to really be closer than you used to be to place a tile now. Getting dark again. I still don't have a bed, and I still don't have a mine. And I don't even have a roof. here. Are these even? Yeah, they're even. Okay. That'll function as a house. Little bare bones and strange, and has a hell of a moonroof, but, you know, life goes on. Bridges says, when I come home from school on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I usually sit here waiting till you put the stream on. Literally, I don't do anything else but sit here and wait. And then I'm here the entire stream. It's great to have you. I'm loving having a fan. I need a lot of ladders. How high are we right now? I'm not talking about drugs, I mean in the world. We are at 65. I need to get down to... I like my mines to be at level 10. You find lots of diamonds down there. Bridges says, I love this show so much. This is awesome. Well, I love having you here. I'm glad you all get to just chill with me today. Okay, it's not here, it's here. Right? Yeah, that's a ladder. Eh. Nope, one shy. Why am I not going down? There we go. Ooh, that's dangerous. I don't like digging downward beneath me. Okay, I can't place ladders. There we go. Kristen Olsen says, I love this show too. Well, that's great, because you're on it a lot. So if you didn't love it, that would be bad. Huh, that was weird. Ooh, coal. This is excellent news. Now I can make more torches and dig further down. I take this game a lot differently than you do. Yep. No two. That's the beauty about Minecraft, is you can play it however you want. I have my goals, my mission. It's just get a home, you know, find a way to not be eaten by monsters, and then dig your way down to level 10. And then dig up all your resources, build your armor, build your stuff. And normally I'd sweat having a decent food source, but the village was here. So that wasn't an issue. Let me up. Okay, then. Need more ladders. Screw it. I'm gonna need a ton of them, so I might as well just do this. Boom. All of my wood is now ladders. Bridges says, you, Crystal, and I should all play this game. If we have an Xbox or another game console, we can play up to, like, I think 4 players. I don't have it for any consoles, but I mean, we could play it on PC, too. Why did this happen? There we go. Oh, forgot to make my torches. Nine of them times 4, 45. Yeah, that's 30 or 37. 36, rather. But I already had one. I am not the best at math. This is all different. This never used to be a problem, placing a ladder tile right there. Yeah, I don't know what. So I get, like, let's see, I do 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. New rocks. Where did that ladder go? That's... What? That is the weirdest thing. Uh-oh. I gotta eat. No, no, I don't want to climb. How high up are we? 47. Well, that tells you I have 37 more ladder chunks to build. And I don't have that many ladders, so I am not finishing this mine tonight. Tonight in-game. I'll probably finish it tonight during the stream. Everything's just a little bit different. Because I haven't played since Microsoft released their first update after they bought it. Because there were no updates for kind of a long time. They did the... Ooh, iron! They did the horse update. And then there wasn't an update for kind of a while as the buyout happened. Metal! What? There we go. I'm out of ladders again, but I see daylight. Bridges is going to set up the screen on the TV. I'm on TV! All right. Should probably prioritize food right about now. Huh. Huh. What are these, potatoes? Yeah. I don't want potatoes. Carrots suit me just fine. Alright, that'll get me through the night. I got some wood, though not enough. I'm so easily amused. No. Can't remember how to make bread. Ah, there it is. A couple of loaves of bread. Cool. I need this to be one higher. I goofed. I don't think I'm going to redo the whole house, though. No. I think I did this right. Kind of freestyling here. No, that is not what I want. What the what? What just happened? Oh, man. I'm already out of wood. Oof, Joe, stop it. About done with this axe, too. Yeah, I think that's all of it. Definitely going to need more than that. And... oh, yep. This axe is just any second now with this. Yep, there it goes. It didn't make the noise. I didn't. That's 2 tools I've broken, and it didn't make the, like, plunk sound it used to. Oh, gosh, I got sidetracked. I need to make another axe, and I need to get more wood. So I have something to do tonight. Since I haven't made a bed yet. Though, actually... hang on. I'm going to be able to make a bed here pretty quick. Pretty quickly. Fairly quickly. This is not the cunning plan I thought it was. Find some sheep. Yeah, there are definitely sheep around here. And I'm going to make some shears. That is what I'm doing next. So that we no longer have to mine all night. I still probably will. My house is now a house. With a dirt floor. Inventory's filling up. And shears. Cool. Is it night? Oh, I want to make a bed. Come here, you. How many? How many? 2? I need more than that. I need 3. Oh, this is exciting. There we go. My house is very plain and ugly, and I screwed up and it's uneven. No, I didn't. It's fine. I have a decent amount of stone, but I think I'm going to need more before I do my floor. now... Wait. Derp. Oh, wow. Beds have colors now. Cool. All beds used to be red, just kind of no matter what. All right. Did that. Now I need more ladders. Neat. While I'm here, food. Okay. I have torches. I have pickaxe, and I have ladders, so I have everything I need to get down into my mine. 7, 3, 6, 35, and we're down to 32, so there's only 22 to go. 3 at a time. Boy, this, what just happened? That was weird. Weirdly, this is the part of Minecraft I find the most relaxing, is repetitive tasks. Of just stick to the formula, turn my brain off. It's almost like one of those little spinner fidget boxes where it occupies my brain just enough that I'm not sitting around worrying and just, you know, all the things I normally do with idle brain time. Let's see. 17. I have exactly one less ladder than I need. That is aggravating. But, got some coal. So that's good news. I gotta start putting some stuff in boxes, because if I die, I'd lose my entire inventory. Oh no, there's more. Cool. I don't have any more, so we're filling in with cobblestone. No! And my pickaxe is gonna break. What level are we on? We on 14? Yep. need exactly one more ladder. That's... Well, that's okay. I can jump and climb up. Yeah. And here we are. We've made it to level 10. Crystal says, this is making me claustrophobic. Okay, I'll make it bigger soon. I won't be trapped in this tiny, tiny hole. I will build it out into a big mine. Two, three, four, five, six. I need 7 poles to make another ladder. Yeah, none of this was here when I was playing. It was just figure it out. Hope you like YouTube tutorials and wiki editing. Boy. Yeah, you gotta be right up on stuff to use it now. Nope. There we go. I don't know why, but I want that to be even. Okay. Well, what should I do now? Need a new... Definitely need a new pickaxe. Done. Start building the boxes. Everything else is pretty much fine. I need a dirt. Here's what I do. I put a block down. I make a box, double box. And this is where I'll put all my dirt. And this is where I'll put all my cobblestone in the next one, which I will need to do very soon because I'm going to be mining. Oh my god, what was I doing? Oh, okay, I need more wood. Oh, my house is ugly. I'll fix it later. You guys are pretty quiet in chat. You still there? Dancing Baloney is here and says Minecraft. Do I know you, Dancing Baloney? Casburn says, maybe. I guess you are here. We got some lapis lazuli. Also one of my favorite crystal gems. Yes, I watch Steven Universe, and I love it. I'm a grown-ass man who watches cartoons. I'll show you guys how I mine. Once I get this area a little less claustrophobic. So what I do is just dig straight down in one, and I always put my torches on the left side, so no matter where I am in my mind, if I get lost, I can find my way back. Dancing Baloney says, only a couple days since SMG got off his month-long probation, and now I have to see the latest Alien movie. Do you follow that crazy man at all? Yeah. I've found that I don't hate him or her as much as I used to, because I would get mad about things. This is a Something Awful poster who makes every single movie they see about Zizek, about and everything, like everything with him is or her is I don't know their gender. Everything with them is death of the author. That movies don't actually mean what they mean, and you're supposed to invent, new meaning for them and all that. And I used to get so mad because I was like, oh God, you dominate every conversation throughout this entire subforum. And we all have to always be talking about what you're talking about, and I hate it. And then I became that for a lot of people, on Something Awful in particular. Was, everything with me, I would bring feminism or social justice or just multiculturalism in general to every Why did that not turn into... Do you not mind this anymore? What's up with the redstone? Okay, that's confusing. Anyway, I started bringing things to conversations that people were like, God, we don't want to talk about feminism right now. Like, we just want to talk about how the new Ghostbusters movie is fuck awful. And I want to be like, it's not out yet. You don't know it's fuck awful. And sure enough, it turned out to be, meh. It was alright. It was a comedy that a lot of people didn't find funny. I certainly did. But it wasn't ever going to live up to the original Ghostbusters. So anyway, I would bring that to every conversation that I had, and then people would argue with me, and they'd argue and argue and argue with me, and I'd always argue back, and then I'd get blamed for starting the whole derail, and I'm like, why is this on me? There's 15 other people yelling me down about my one thing, and it would just be like, I'd show up in a thread and be like, I really liked this movie. I kind of had a problem with how weak the female characters were, and that bugged me, but it was okay. And it was something as innocuous as that. And it would always just turn into this big, giant, angry derail for some people. Why do you have to talk about this all the time? And then people would show up to tell those people, like, it would be fine if you guys would just shut up and let him say the thing and not have to cause a big argument about it. Like, and it just... Yeah, it was so frustrating. And so now with Super Mechagodzilla, I'm like, oh man, like most of this isn't even their fault. Like, if we just let them say the thing that they wanted to say and then moved on, it'd be fine. But internet conversations, you know, they're a two-way street. But I did find it maddening arguing with that person. Especially with so many hot takes, like the thing you hate is good, actually, and the thing you love is bad, actually. And the internet is so full of that that I don't need it all wrapped up in socialist theory as well. Hello. Oh, great. What's the point of having a house if I can't sleep in it? Well, at least I have a mine. So this is just vanilla survival, Dancing Baloney says. Yeah, just vanilla, no mods, nothing. They've updated since I played it, and I wanted to see what's new. So far, all of the hitboxes are different, and I hate it. Yeah, I don't need to. Whatever. I'm not doing anything super interesting or entertaining. This is my chill stream today. I just want to play video games and not think about much, and talk to you fine folks. What on earth was I doing? I am an airhead. Ah, I needed a new pickaxe. Let's organize some stuff. Let's get the obsessive compulsive moving. Shit, did I take my meds? OCD problems. How do I want to organize this? I think. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No, this is fine. This is fine. It goes here. I just need to move my torch. Garbage. Garbage. What? No, I wanted to get rid of those. How do I... There we go. Sun's coming up. I didn't know you could stack the trunk. I've been wasting space this whole time. Yeah, it only needs one block above it, or it won't open. But yeah, you can totally stack them like this. It's usually how I organize stuff. I didn't build my house big enough, but that's okay. I need a box just for miscellany. And I think it can be a single box. That's fine. Oh, dummy. organized. Very cool. I love watching other people play Minecraft because you kind of get to see how their brain works. It's a personality test. Hey, Bridges, how do you mine redstone now? It's different. You used to just smack it with a pickaxe and that was it. Go! Happy little happiness lives, Bridges says. Casperin says, so Joe's brain has a channel that heads straight downwards into a pit. Is that supposed to be my takeaway? Yeah, that, whew. Little too real, that joke. Mental illness is a hell of a thing. Bridges says, you have to use an iron pickaxe, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, so I'll just leave that there until I start building iron tools. Speaking of, we have iron. Casperin says, hey, listen, you left yourself wide open. I sure did. There's a joke in there, too. But there's a young person present. I'm not going to make it. This is fortuitous because I'm running out of torches. Boy, I'm so used to having, like, my souped-up diamond pickaxe with all the enchantments on it that this is just kind of demoralizing. But it's relaxing. Casperin says, also, I fixed your site, so we're even. Yeah, you were an awesome web developer. Thank you. Oh, dummy, you're supposed to use cobblestone. What are you doing, Joe? Hello! That is good to know that that's there. Okay, then. So this is pretty brainless stuff, but, you know, do this one, and then go 2 over, and then go more. So you'll see every block on this level. Ugh, God, see, I'm facing this way. How on earth am I knocking a torch off the wall that's behind me? I don't like the new hitboxes. They're different and weird, and I don't understand them. I wish I had, Dancing Baloney says, Casper, and what's the URL? It's sofajusticewarriors.com. Basically, I have the episodes of the show where I talk about, do an in-depth, either discussion or video essay about a movie or whatever I watched. And I have these Twitch videos too that are just archives of me playing video games. And I didn't want those to populate the main page. Because otherwise, I do 3 of these a week. I haven't made an episode in quite some time because, divorce occupies some time. Even if it was, totally amicable and we're still friends. Wow, this is a pickle. I guess I just have to go above this. But yeah, I do 3 of those a week, and I haven't been making episodes of the show, though I did shoot one on Friday, and I finished the assembly cut of it last night. And it is going to be about Get Out, which is a fantastic movie. But so Caspern was just fixing that issue for... Oh my god, I'm trapped. I built myself a prison and now I don't have a pickaxe to escape. Okay then. There we go. So anyway, Caspern fixed it for me, so now the live stream videos just stay in their section of the site and don't populate the main page and take it all over. I don't know who... I'm not expecting people to really go through the archives and watch me play video games just, from forever ago. But YouTube... See, I'm letting you all in on the scam. YouTube decides whether or not your channel matters based on how much content you produce. So I produced episodes that took weeks of work to make. And, I don't want to do that 40 hours a week all the time, so I wait until something really grabs me and I really have something to say and I make that. But if you don't make that if you don't have regular updates of content, YouTube does not care about your channel and their algorithm will never push you onto other people. Ever. So I was like, all right, well, I need to generate hours and hours and hours of content. And what a lot of people do is they just do basically live podcasts instead of post-produced content, where they all sit around a table and they just talk about whatever the new nerd thing is. Red Letter Media famously parodies this with the Nerd Crew. And, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to always have to have people here, and I like playing video games, and I figured, Twitch is a thing. Why not just do that? So now I can generate content for my channel, which gets my channel more priority when I do make an episode that's actually, a big post-produced video essay. And I get to play video games, and who doesn't love that? What on earth am I doing? I don't want to mine, I'm bored with it. Let's organize the stuff. Need more torches. Boom. Caspern, I want to put a widget on the sidebar for your most recent live stream. I'm gonna just do that without getting your permission. Yeah, that... Aces. That sounds just fine. I wonder if there's a widget that's like, you go to the site and if I'm live on Twitch, it'll tell you. But I bet you I can just download that. Like, I don't need you to develop that for me. Sun going down or going down? It is night. It is totes night. All right, so I'm pretty much settled. I mean, I've got food. What time is it? I've got food settled. I've got a mine going. The food was settled for me. Like, this was such a cheat. The whole challenge of Minecraft really is, like, find a place to sleep, is the beginning. You know, survival mode is not hard, but the only time it's really interesting is the beginning of it. You know, I mean, after that, it just basically becomes creative mode, only with limits. And you can die and whatnot, you know, but the first part of it was just done for me with, here's a food source, here's a place to be at night where you won't die. Well, I need to refill my water and figure out what exactly I'm going to do next. So we're going to go to intermission, and I'll see you all in a bit. And we're back. Sort of. Where did my Minecraft window go? Ah, there we go. Lost my Twitch chat again. Ah. What is even happening? There we go. Evening all. Snowbound's back. Dancing Baloney says, I love your participation trophies video. Thank you. That one was a hot button issue that I've been dying to have a hot take on for a very long time. Because I'm not quite a millennial, but I'm so tired of their generation being shit on by everybody for no reason. They're like, oh, you young people, all you want to do is Twitter and whatever. And I'm like, the fucking president, all he does is tweet. How is that a generational thing? How is that in any way the young people's fault? So this constant like participation trophy, oh, your generation is so entitled, and I'm like, your generation literally ruined the economy. Like, fuck off. You know what we feel entitled to? An Earth. We feel entitled to a planet you didn't destroy. We feel fucking entitled to actually having decent paying jobs. Yeah, we feel a little entitled to those things that you had that now we don't, motherfucker. So, yeah, narrowing that down into just participation trophies was kind of the easiest way for me not to just be ranting like a madman for 6 hours straight. And I like doing it. Dancing Baloney says, "Preach." Yeah, that's the kind of. Oh God, I'm mowing the lawn again. What do you guys think I should do? What do you want me to do? It's your stream. You don't mind just sitting here listening to me talk as I exercise the brain goblins by cutting long grass in a make-believe world? So, it's interesting we've kind of happened upon this because I've been wanting to talk about something and I haven't been able to figure out how to put this in a video yet. I haven't coalesced the idea into pick a biome, explore until you find it. That's a good one. All right, you know what I want? I want taiga. I like taiga. Except you know what I need? I need to make a compass first. So let me go back to my mind now that I can make a pickaxe. Because I gotta be able to find my way home. Take my bed with me. Anyway, like I was saying, one thing I've never been able... I'm trying to figure out how to talk about is that my whole show is don't shit on whole groups of people. Just don't. But I have a very hard time not doing that for baby boomers. Is that I have my weak point too. That's my my thing I need to get over is just lumping that whole generation in as one group and talking about them as if they're a monolithic, like they all go to the same meetings or something. I have a problem not doing that. And one of the things that's funny on the, if you're on the internet and you're talking about social justice, everybody expects you to be perfect. Like, if you ever slip up, they're like, oh, well, all the credibility, you have no credibility now. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. I'm trying to get better all the time, too. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to be like, I am the gold standard of what is good and proper and everything you are is bad. Like, that's not at all what I want to do. And to turn that around and be like, aha, you're not perfect. I'm like, yeah, I never said I was. And it's hard for me. I just, that baby boomer thing. I don't know why. But I have a hard time not just... lumping them all in together and raging about them. Because they, you know, as a generation, they kind of keep doing that to everybody else. And so my rule is don't be shitty to anybody unless they're a jerk. And when I think a whole generation is being a jerk, it's pretty close to exactly the opposite of what I want my show to say, you know? So it's my blind spot. Why am I down here? Oh, I needed to make an iron pickaxe. I love bridges. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has a bad side, and everyone has a good side. It's very true. But I'm with Snowbound here. I think that's a fine idea. I want to find some taiga biome. I love snow. Right. This. Isn't it iron pick? I don't, there's a pun being made, but I don't get it. So bridges, what do I need to do to make a compass? It's redstone surrounding something. It's 4 redstone with something in the middle. What goes in the middle? Is it iron? There we go. That's the good stuff. Redstone, stone, and wood. I think I've never made a compass. If I were you, I'd look it up. Oh, fair enough. Compasses point you back to spawn. I'm pretty sure it's either this or the opposite. Oh, nope, that's it. Got it. Now I will always be able to find my way back to town and my house. Is this everything? Yep, I have just about everything I need. I'm gonna need to make some more food. I don't want to get trapped halfway across the world with nothing to eat. Those are taters. What's taters, precious? My golem is not what it used to be. Smeagol. Smeagol's easier, it's just meatwad. You can't just decide that I'm drunk. That decision is mine. And God's. Casperin says, Cuttlefish! She wants to hear me do the monarch. There's it's the whole exchange with Dr. Dugong is what do you have? We have tanks filled with gentle cuttlefish. Give us the cuttlefish! I can't do this. I'll do impressions all night long. The ones I can do. This could just be a stream of that. Alright. I was killing time until it was night because I wanted to head out in the morning. Catherine says, yay, and claps. Bridges says, I was going to look it up for you, but saw it already worked. Yeah, it totally worked. I remembered. So, just make sure. Do I head through the woods? Oh, no, I needed food. That's what I was doing. Jeez, Joe. Come on. I can just do it here. Feel like I'm going to need a little more than that. 18 carrots and 9 bread. Bridges says, do Gollum. I love The Hobbit. Okay. We could have her do it. Haven't seen Lord of the Rings yet, though, but I'm reading the book, and afterwards I'm going to watch the movie with my grandma. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, I like the Lord of the Rings movies a lot more than I like those Hobbit movies. Hey, Bunny! Bunny! Bunnies! Neat. In fact, my favorite of those Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings Hobbit movies is Two Towers, because it is the only one that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know, Fellowship of the Ring has a beginning and a middle, doesn't really have an end. Return of the King has 9 endings, but no beginning. And, yeah, the first Hobbit movie has a beginning, a middle, doesn't really have an end. Second Hobbit movie, again, all middle. There was no beginning and no end. I love how you're trying to entertain yourself. Yeah. Trying to entertain you. That is sort of the whole point. What is this, Savannah? Savannah. Holy crap, there's another village. This is a village-heavy seed, I guess. Snowbound says, Hobbit movies should really just been 2 movies. From Hobbiton to the barrel scene, and then from Lake Town and back again. I agree. I think it would have worked fine as 1 movie, even. But I saw one of the cuts that just takes out all the other stuff, and it's just, the, you know, here's the books, and it's, you know, two and a half hours long. And even that, I was kind of like, this is just not very good. Really just didn't do it for me. Not sure why. There was way too much CG. I really didn't like seeing Boss Nass, the Goblin King. It's weird that it was, you know, 10 years later and the CG was of such lower quality than in the Lord of the Rings movies. Casperin's off to Costco. God, there's just rabbits everywhere. And Dancing Baloney says, Costco's awesome, have fun! And rightfully so, Casperin replies, Costco may be awesome, but fun is not the word I would use. And Snowbound agrees with me. The goblins were poor. I hated them. I hated just boss-ass Goblin King. It was... The Urukai, you know, were guys in suits, and they looked great. There was nothing wrong with it. And the old orcs were guys in suits. And they looked fantastic. And then when they had to be CG, you know, it was usually in a distance or in a big crowd scene or whatever. They weren't just CG by default. Oh, all this tall grass is just... oof. I think the directorial change away from Del Toro was a major mistake, but I'm a Guillermo del Toro fanboy. Yeah, you could really tell that Jackson didn't want to make the movie. He had no interest in making it. He handed it off to Guillermo del Toro, who would have been fantastic. And then whatever happened, happened. And we got Peter Jackson sleepwalking through 3 more of them. But, like, if somebody drives a dump truck full of money up to your house, you don't say no. I get it. I mean, unless it's to do something reprehensible. But for him, it was just to kind of, like, play around in a playground he'd already kind of played in. Which is like, yeah, sure, I'll go have some fun for all of the money. But I don't think his heart was in it. I should do... I shouldn't. I should never do this. But part of it is a little tempting to do an entire stream of Minecraft and do nothing but villager voice the entire time. Because every time anybody asked me a question, I'd answer it, huh? That is an all-time bad idea. Oh god. No. I don't like falling in caves. This seems dangerous. I don't like where I am. Oh, I will take the free iron while I'm here. Oh god! That's new art for the zombie. Ugh, just use the good one. Oh god, creeper. I don't need the iron that bad. Creepers are the stuff of nightmares. I still, when I hear that sound, I tense up. Like if somebody just plays that sound, like somebody I saw had it as their text tone, and I know it was specifically to fuck with people like me. I'd hear it and I just, oh god. Ooh, this'll come in handy. Getting late. Bridges says, my dog is the sweetest dog ever. He was supposed to be put down because no one wanted him. It's one of the reasons my mom took him, and we never got any papers for him. Don't even know if his true age. We think he's about 10 because of his teeth, but who knows how old he is. We've had him for, what, 5 years, I think? I don't know, but he's a sweet dog. Anytime anybody wants to talk about their dog, I am willing to listen. They are all good dogs. And I super want to adopt one. A lot of rabbits. Desert rabbits. Dancing Baloney says, I love bridges. Rescues are awesome. Rescues are awesome. Seeing as how I'm probably never going to come back here, I don't feel bad. Whoa. I don't feel bad finding me some steak. Cool. All right. Come here, you. All right. I'm a little... Ooh, mushroom forest. Sweet. Not the taiga I was looking for, but also very cool. How many? 9? Yeah, that's... I have a decent amount of food. Bridges says, who would want to put down such a frickin' sweet dog? Yeah, I don't... That will always confuse me. People who just, like... They get a dog and they're just like, it's too much responsibility. Let's kill it. I don't... There's a level of sociopathy to that is just mind-blowing. Oh, I did it again. I'm being ableist. What is this? This is different. I've never seen a horse like this before. Okay, well, they don't want me. I have a carrot. Will that do it? No. Well then, keep exploring. Oop, oop, oop. It's the right kind of tree. Come to think of it, I like this wood, so I'm going to stick around and get a sapling. Start growing my own back home. Hi, Josie. Yeah, that didn't take long. All right, got the sapling. Josie was my grandmother's name, and I was named after her. Getting close. This is Taiga Hills. This is gonna be taiga. Okay, I found a taiga biome. Mission accomplished. It's not snowing here, though. I thought it always snowed in taiga biomes. Oh, this is cool. Except for the zombie. All right, I guess now we go home. I accomplished my mission. She's laughing so much right now. Well, I'm glad I could be of some amusement. I really didn't need to stop and kill all those animals. I didn't realize I had 42 carrots. Now I feel bad about it. I feel bad about killing fake animals that aren't real. But a fella's got to eat. No. I was over the moon when I discovered the compass recipe because I was always so afraid to wander off. I never left, for like my first 2 servers, I never left the immediate area of my house because I didn't want to lose all my stuff. Oh my god, this is a 3rd village. This is the 3rd village I've found. That is bonkers. In just one game. My sister also wants you to shout out to the dog. Hello, Ducky. And Ducky, this one's for you. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Don't believe I've ever interacted with a stranger's dog. You're not a stranger, but over the internet before. But here we are. The things that can happen. Dancing Baloney says, if you don't mind me stealing Steam tips, might I ask what microphone you use? I use for all production stuff the Zoom H4n. It's got, oh God, Crystal, help me out here. You're a musician. It takes 1/4-inch inputs as well as XLR microphones, but the microphone it has on it is really pretty great. So I just use that. I bought that to take sound gigs. You know that you can take one of these and a boom mic and just go work on film. I'm bad at it, so I don't. I can't sit still. Like sound guys have to sound people have to hold up the giant thing. You know, the big ass heavy pole. Just for hours at a time, and I'm not that strong or patient. But the company is Zoom, like, you know, Zoom. And it's the number 4N. And this one's probably really cheap by now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll take some sunflowers home. But I can't. Speaking of the Zoom, I can't tell you how many film productions I've been on. Where, gosh, this is the second time I've talked about this on this show. But where we'd be just trying to get sound like in a car or whatever, and we got the boom guy just hanging out in a weird position. Snowbound says, a man wanders through the wilderness chopping down sunflowers with his bed. Yes, that is... the absurdity of that is wonderful. But being on film sets, like, we'd be trying to get stuff with the shotgun mic, and after a while, I'd just be like, hey, let me just stick the Zoom in the car with him, or let me just stick the Zoom right off frame, and it would wind up sounding great. Boy, there are just horses everywhere. They want nothing to do with me, but they are everywhere. So it's a nice little microphone. It's, you know, it works for a lot of stuff. You can plug a guitar right in there and record. But since you know, even if the microphone that's on it isn't good enough for what you're doing, it has the XLR input, so you could use any other microphone with it. And then, you know, it works. Any microphone I would want to use on the computer, I could plug into this, since this USB's into the computer. I hope I've answered your question to some satisfaction. Oh boy, I got farther away from home than I thought. But I did. I picked a direction and I went, and sure enough, I found a taiga biome. That never happens. And 2 villages. Dancing Baloney says, missed the second part of your answer, but I'll replay if you're archiving this. Yeah, they all go up on YouTube, too. But it's just the thing you got to remember is the Zoom H4n. And they probably have newer models than that now. I mean, you could... But their products are quality. Is this the... Yep, okay, I'm home. Yeah, there's my house. My ugly, ugly, ugly house. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll work on that. Now that I've got a bunch of cobblestone. This has been nice. This has been a relaxing stream. I was thinking about FTL again, but that game winds me up. And I was thinking about Path of Exile, but I don't really feel like murdering things. Of course. This is about my speed today, just kind of leisurely play Minecraft. Oh, come on, there we go. My house is now slightly less ugly. Still need to do something up there, though. Suppose I should organize all my little treasures I brought back with me. Now that... is not what I meant to do. I'm out of things to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? AMA. Oh, nuts. I built my entire house one square too small. Dancing Baloney says, anime, how much can you stomach? I did with anime the hipsterest thing, which was, I loved it like in the early 90s when you had to go to special video stores to find it, and as soon as it got popular, I stopped watching it. I don't know what the hell my problem is. One of my favorites is probably Macross Plus. That was a good one. Dancing Baloney says, I bought a Crunchyroll account only after it became direly uncool to talk about it in public. Casper, who was in here earlier, I think she has a Crunchyroll account. I'm not... The thing about anime is you can't... It's a whole... It's not a... you can't even call it a genre. It's like... It's a medium. Now, granted, a lot of the things in that medium are super gross and bad. But you can't say you don't like a whole medium. It's like saying, I don't like... Yeah, I mean, you can, but at that point, you have to recognize that you're the weird one. Like, you can say, I don't like movies. I don't like any of them. And sure, that's fine, but you're the weird one. And so I don't have this big beef against anime, like, in general, just because a lot of it is, like, just directly aimed at being terrible on purpose. Like, here's a bunch of underage schoolgirls and you know, it's not all that. That's not what, just because that exists within that medium doesn't mean that that whole medium is bad. It just means that there's porn in everything. If it exists, there's porn of it. And there's porn in that medium. And there's things that are near porn in that medium that don't call themselves porn, but they're totally porn. And, so, you know, I don't watch a lot of anime because I don't have anybody in my life curating that. I don't have anybody going, you'd really like this, check this out. Because, you know, nobody I know who knows my tastes and knows what I would and wouldn't like watches anime. So that's pretty much it. I got nothing against it. I do have season 1 of Ranma 1/2 upstairs on DVD. I was a huge fan, huge fan of Ranma when I was a kid. I say I was a kid. I was like, you know, 14, 15, 16. And it was, you know, I graduated in 2000. So it was like right around then, right after I graduated, that anime started becoming mainstream. You could see it at normal video stores. It would pop up at Blockbuster. It would, you know, and for some reason, teenage me just went, well, fuck it then. Now that it was easy to find, it like for some reason, like I don't know what my problem is. But I always had a soft spot for Ranma. Which is funny because I really I'm afraid to go back and watch it because a lot of it is about, you know, gender. You know, if you're not familiar with Ranma One Half, the story is that a guy and his dad get cursed in a Chinese spring and come back to Japan with this curse. And so Ranma, whenever he gets wet, he turns into a woman. And then he has to like boil a kettle and pour like hot water on himself to turn back into a dude. So I liked it because it was playing around with gender stuff. It was, and I just wonder if it would hold up to my modern sensibilities. I wonder if I could go back and watch it and not just cringe at how there's so much, this is what girls are supposed to be, and this is what boys are supposed to be, which I try to get away from just in general. Because none of it, in my experience, really bears out. And I think that's stupid. So I don't know that would bother me enough, or if I'd still be like kind of surprised that it even, you know, here is a very masculine character who is not afraid to engage with his femininity. So that's my anime take, my anime take. Crystal says, not anymore anyways, we used to watch it back in the day. Yeah, we did. I wouldn't know what's good now. You know, before it was already random. It was just like there was a wall that was roughly the size of the green screen back there at a place called Scarecrow Video here in Seattle, which is still around. They existed. They figured it out. They figured out how to survive as a video store, and that was to turn themselves into a nonprofit and be a center for the preservation of film. Great idea. But there was a wall about that big that just had all of the anime, and I'd go and I'd get whatever. You know, whatever it was. And my dad didn't give a shit. So if it was the over 18 stuff and I wound up with porn, he wasn't bothered. He was really free with, like, watch whatever you want. I'm not gonna, you know, I don't care. But yeah, like... Crystal Nelson says, Archer was talking about tentacle porn. Yeah... That is... Yeah. It's weird that that's a genre. I understand why. It's because it was... As I understand it, it was illegal to animate the penis. And so they made do. Twin Dolls 2, yeah. Now, see, look what you did, man. Baloney talked about anime, and now we're talking about tentacle porn. Some reporter recently released a screenshot. I don't remember which reporter, but he released a screenshot of his desktop, and in one of the tabs, it was like tentacle porn, and he didn't notice. And then he went on this 17-page Twitter explanation cover-up that was him going, no, I had to convince my wife that anime porn existed. She didn't think it did, and I was just looking it up and showing her that. And it was like, dude, none of us believes you. We all know what happened, and it's fine. Just move on. So I'm just kind of killing time here. Show's almost over. Bridges loves the show Archer. Yes. I also love the show Archer, and a lot of people don't understand that because they're like, well, he's so misogynist, and it's such a... And I'm like, yeah, he's a terrible person. the show is not about how Archer is the great human being. It's portrayal is not condoning. Portrayal is not... Yeah. Snowbound says, it was, and it is illegal to depict genitals for pornographic reasons, partly due to the Constitution established after World War II, although the existence of the fisherman's wife sort of countermands that. Today I learned. Got my one-man research team here with Snowbound, who knows a lot about Japan. Or seems to. Yeah, stream's just about done. I don't really have time to do anything fun. But I got to relax. Hopefully you got to relax. I got to rage out about people thinking millennials are entitled. That was fun. And I got to wander around and I built a house. I got some decent tools and... Yeah. Well, you can do a lot of Minecraft in 3 hours, apparently. I didn't know. Bridges does the more you know. Yeah. How do you even know about those? Are those still a thing? Does NBC still do that? Do you watch NBC? Snowbound says massive weeb. Yeah. Weeaboo. I don't know. Is that okay to say? I don't know. Like, is that a... I don't know if there's baggage attached to that word that I'm not familiar with. I just know it is a word people who are way into Japanese culture call themselves. What the what? Why am I hearing zombies already? Snowbound says, none that I've ever been made aware of. Okay. When using terms like that I'm not very familiar with, it's like, for years, I used the expression gypped when somebody, ripped somebody else off. And it wasn't until pretty late in life that somebody was like, ooh, dude, super don't say that. And I was like, really? Why? And they were like, it's about gypsies. It's basically saying the gypsies are cheaters and liars. And I was like, oh, fuck! Jesus, I've been using a racial slur this whole time. Had no idea. Except the tangential relation to 4chan before it was overrun by Nazis. Well, 4chan was started by pedophiles, so... Basically, as I understand it, Something Awful was like, no pedo shit. And 4chan was like, we'll take you! And... Yep. "4chan has always been super problematic. But now there's fucking Nazis everywhere. Who'd have thought literal Nazis in my lifetime would make a comeback? God. Okay, I hear a zombie, right? There's got to be a cave, like, right under my house. Bridges says, this stream is awesome, very chill. I aim to please. That's all I wanted to do today, pretty much, was chill. Nope, not what I wanted. And thank you for saying the stream is awesome. I appreciate it. Oh God, I've begun. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Okay, I got that one thing. Dancing Baloney says, well, I'll drop a heavy question since you're at the end of your stream. Feelings about neutral milk hotels in the airplane over the sea? Go. I have never heard that band before. I'm very sorry. I don't get to answer this question. I'm aware of them as a band. I believe I'm aware of them as a band because I've heard of... I think somebody on Red Letter Media was talking about them. But I actually, you did get me into a topic. I'll tell you something. I don't listen to music. And when I tell people that, they're like, wait, like at all? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Like, because it was my job for a very long time. You can see there's a PA behind us. I, worked in live sound. I did, karaoke hosting, DJ stuff. I was a master of ceremonies. I did all those things, and to this day, every time a song is over, I get nervous, and I feel like I'm supposed to be somewhere resetting the levels or whatever, and so just through Pavlovian conditioning, the ending of a song is very distressing to me. And so I just don't listen to music anymore. And when it was my job, it was music all night long, 3-4 nights a week. And then when I was in my off time, I just didn't want to listen to it anymore. And I got used to it. So it's been tough for me, finding new stuff. Like, how there are some songs and there are some bands that you hear it the first time and you're like all in. But more often than not, it's slower than that. It's that you hear it on the radio a couple times, and then you buy the album and you listen to it for the one hit, but then you keep listening to the rest of the album, and slowly the other songs grow on you, and then they're stuck on and then they're stuck in your head, and then you love them. I don't go through that process anymore. In order for a song to reach me, it kind of has to get me on the first try. And recently, a song did. It was Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. It's a super, simple, poppy, nothing hit of a song. But it grabbed me. It did that thing. Not really sure why. And then I got into Imagine Dragons a little bit, but I've still only heard 3 or 4 of their songs. I didn't really go seeking out their whole album. Because I just don't do that. I just don't sit around and listen to music. Any situation like commuting, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to other people talk, which is probably how I got it, in my head that... Look, I was raised Catholic. So the idea that anybody would want to sit here and listen to me speak as I wander around Minecraft for no reason is just so... It was baffling to me until I started doing it. Until I started watching other people just dick around in video games and talk about whatever. And I couldn't figure out why I liked it. I couldn't figure out what the appeal was. I couldn't figure out, okay, I always hated watching other people play video games because it meant it wasn't my turn. It was... Snowbound says, I don't want to make things worse than they are, but the GOP just won both special elections in Georgia and South Carolina. 52-47. Look, The bright side here is that we keep getting really close races in heavily Republican districts. All of these districts, all of these heavily Republican states, even like all of these states, Montana. The fact that we're, I don't think anybody's fucking surprised. I'm not a Republican, but the fact that we're getting so close, it's still a good thing. I mean, I'd love it if we were just winning all these special elections, because then all of these senators who are trying to destroy healthcare right now would be fucking terrified of losing their seats. Right now, they're just kind of worried about being primaried if they don't vote for it. So it's a whole mess. And I'd love it if we were winning these so we could scare them into not destroying the healthcare system. But here we are. So back to stop, I get it. Shit like this is liberal church. We make ourselves feel better. Close is garbage. I'm going to see myself out. I understand completely. I know. It's I go through that too. I go through the cycle where I start out, don't talk about the Dems, you GOP piece of shit. No, he's not, you're misunderstanding, Crystal. Snowbound is very clearly a liberal. But what he's saying, he or she, never did, oh no, Snowbound's a dude. But what he was saying is that we liberals always tend to be like, well, this is still good, this is still okay, right? And then we just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. And I totally understand it. It's yes, that is what we do. Is we all want to feel better for a minute, so we say whatever we need to make this be okay. And I go through that cycle. And then I cycle into the despair. I cycle into, oh God, nothing matters and everything is terrible forever. There's no winning, there's no getting out of this. Bridges says, this is getting weird. Yeah, well, we're talking politics now. I was talking about... See, I was perfectly happy to talk about being Catholic and not understanding why anybody would watch me stream until I started watching other people stream. Fuck it, I'll finish that story. So I figured out... I was asking myself, why do I like this? Why am I watching this? And I figured out, oh, God, it's just talk radio with a visual component. That's it. It's the same thing. It's a podcast as anything. It's you put it on in the background. You guys, I'm sure you guys aren't riveted by what's going on screen. It's just kind of white noise. It's comforting. It feels like you're hanging out with somebody when you're not. It's very low stakes. It's very much... I put on other people streaming, and I go do chores. I go clean the house or do my laundry, or, I put it on in the background when I'm reading whatthefuckjusthappenedtoday.com, which is a great news website, but super don't binge read it. Just super don't, ever. It's an aggregator of just bad Trump news, and I read it way too much because I want to stay informed. Sorry. Over here, you see the smoke rising from the torch? That happened in the corner of the screen over here, and I thought there was a spider crawling up my screen. So anyway, I was like, fuck it, I'll do it too. Why not? If nobody shows up, I'm playing video games. Who cares? And if people do show up, great. And I'll build content so YouTube will think I'm a more prolific showrunner than I am. And, it'll be fun. It's the great experiment. Though, I just got a job with a company that is going to be having me work irregular hours. So that was like the gospel of this, my ethos towards this stream. Same days, same times, every time. And now I got a job that I might have to change that. I'm kind of bummed out. Like Bridges says, like I showed up. Yes, you did show up. You are here. There is somebody watching. I have regular viewers. There's like 4 of you. Well, I think this is about it. As usual, I'd say like, share, subscribe, but you guys all already did. You're already here. So it was good to see you. It was nice to hang out with you. I had fun. Got a little done in the Minecraft. Got to rant about politics a bit. I'm sorry I went right into the to the stock answers, Snowbound. I am also sad. It has been a regular occurrence to have a big glass of bourbon and just marvel at the news. I can't get over where we are as a country right now. But I hope this got you away from it a little bit. It's been real. Let's quit this. Bourbon sounds good, Snowbound says. I'm gonna go find bourbon. I suggest you do. It works wonderfully. If you're an adult. You know. There's a kid in here. I don't want to encourage underage drinking. Anyway. Drink responsibly, Snowbound. Whatever that means. I always laugh when people say that. I'll try. Problem with drink responsibly is you get about 3 drinks in and you get a bad case of the fuckets because you're 3 drinks in. But let's see. God, I guess that's it. Just thanks for coming. It's really nice. It was like, in as much as I like watching other people stream just so I can feel like there's somebody there, this feels more than that. Where I'm, you're in the room with me. It's cool. I like it. Dancing Baloney says I can vouch for Scotch served neat. I like bourbon on the rocks. Dionysian Bacchanal is responsible. I'm invoking ancient gods. Okay, that's a Lovecraftian name that I don't know how to pronounce. No idea. Anyway, enjoy your drinks. I hope you had fun. I did. I got to relax, and I got to have you with me. It was a great time. And don't forget, Dell tomorrow is playing Netrunner. I know one of you. I think Snowbound. I think you're into that. Thank you, everybody. Good night.